Hello everyone. Warm welcome back. Yaje here, excited to share another gardening video with you. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you on a journey as I transform my garden for the fall and winter season. So today, I am going to be rolling up my sleeves. I'm going to be cleaning up the garden, tilling or softening the soil, amending the soil, and then sowing fresh seeds for my fall winter garden. So if you would like to see how I do that, then stay tuned. Now let's get started. Today is the 7th of October, 2024. And so I'm about to start working on my fall winter garden. This is the state of the garden. What I need to do is clean up the garden, this section of the garden. I'm gonna have to get rid of the okra, some of the water leaves that you see here, the water leaves. I need to get rid of that. I'm gonna save the bitter leaves. Bitter leaf is this plant right here. I'm gonna get rid of all of this here, the callaloo, even the okra. It looks so beautiful. I don't know, I might just let it continue to mature and dry up and form the seeds. Probably I should do that. But yeah, I need to tidy up this space at least for today. And what I plan to do here is grow a second round of the garden huckleberry, also known as country njama. Yeah, I'm going to grow it right here because it's not too far away from my kitchen, and we know it gets very cold in the fall and winter months. I might not be bothered to go all the way to the garden over there, but this year is very close. So this is where I'm gonna do my fall winter gardening right here. So let's get started. Okay, this here is the root of the okra plant that I just uprooted, and I needed to show you something. You see all of these nodules on the roots? This is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. This means that I have a case of root knot nematodes going on. It's a parasite that affects or infects the roots of your plants. Okra is particularly susceptible. And when that happens, your okra plant does not produce very well, which is probably what happened to this okra plant. It just starts to not thrive. It loses the leaves. It starts to look like this. So yeah, I suspected that we might have a case of root knot nematode, and this confirms it. And it is not easy treating the root knot nematode if you have an infestation in your soil. It's very difficult to treat. So probably next year I will not grow okra in this same spot. Okay, this is what we have. I have cleaned up that space quite nicely, as you can see. So next is going to be softening of the soil. And these are the tools that I'm going to use to soften the soil. I have this cultivator tool that I bought from Huss. I'm going to use this one. I'm also going to use our traditional tiller, this African garden hoe right here. And I also want you to note that I put all of the stuff that I took out of here in the trash bag, and I'm going to throw it away. And that is because like I said, we have a root knot nematode situation, as you can see, even with the water leaf roots. So I'm not going to put that in the compost pile. I'm just going to throw it away. Now let's till the soil and then next add some chicken manure. So I have softened the soil with my little tiller cultivator tool. Now it's time to amend the soil, and I'm going to amend the soil with two ingredients. First, eggshells. I told you this space right here is very close to my kitchen. So every time I cook with eggs, I just stand right there and throw the eggshells in the garden. So I've thrown quite a bit of eggshells in this space, but as you can see, they're still whole. So what I will do now is I will just go ahead and crush the shells because they're kind of dry now. I'll crush the shells just like so and then sprinkle it. So eggshells contains calcium, and we're adding calcium back to the soil. And calcium is important for root development. You know, it just helps the plant. And then next, I'm going to add manure, animal poop. So I have a bag of chicken manure that has been sitting here in my backyard for months. It's already been composted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some, just like so. The chicken manure is very rich in nitrogen. It has more nitrogen than cow manure. I like to set up my soil so I don't have to worry about the garden so much later on. Feed the soil so that the soil can feed your plants. As you can see, I'm wearing gloves. You don't want to do this without gloves, just in case there's harmful bacteria in here. So invest in a good pair of leather gloves, guys. Okay, I'll go ahead and finish this, and then we'll be right back for the next stage. Trying to plant the seeds. So I have my garden huckleberry seeds in this bag right here. It's a lot of seeds, but I've had it for quite a few years, so I am not sure about the viability of the seeds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically just palm the seeds. I'm gonna put a lot of seeds in here just in case some of it is not viable. Well, let me show you. Did I show you how it looks like? So these were not cleaned. Okay, you can tell. It has everything. It has the fruit and then the seeds in there. The dried up fruits anyway, the berries. So they were not cleaned. So we just go ahead and put a bunch of it. So whatever grows, grows. I know. I'm just palming the place with jama seeds because I'm not sure. Now I'm gonna get this rake here and just scratch the seeds, barely scratch it in. Just we don't want to bury the seeds too deep. Just covering it up very lightly. I am so excited. I got my seeds in the ground in just a few days. I am estimating between 3 to 5 days. Those seeds should sprout. And then because these are like the garden huckleberry, they get ready in about 45 days. So I should have a nice harvest by Thanksgiving. I hope you're encouraged to grow something if the weather allows. We're very lucky down here in Zone 9B, Houston, Texas. We can grow things from March right up to November, December before it gets very cold. So yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of harvests out of that garden huckleberry that I just sowed before winter actually gets here, and then we are unable to grow anything. Thank you so much for watching. If this video added value to you, please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly help me grow this channel and grow my mission by subscribing and by sharing the videos as well. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you all. And remember to grow a garden, grow something, because when you do, you grow health. Okay? Thanks. Bye.